Hey, Union, Anthony here. Now, playing, say, a brass instrument like a trumpet is so simple that even a fifth grader can do it, right? Or is it? Now, a fifth grader can use a touchscreen phone, a conglomeration of the technology of the time and truly a standard of modern life. Yet, how does it work? Well, the screen senses the electricity off your hands and sends a signal through wires into a computer that processes it at the most basic level with a system of ones and zeros. Yet, the system has been set up to be programmed in more languages than just binary. You can write and rewrite the ones and zeros to a many number of apps and features, all separately programmed, and some parts programmed in completely different countries, and some programmed and made in completely different parts of the world. However, our fifth grader still has no trouble operating it. Well, you might think, that's easy. Sound is a product of vibrations. And you'd be correct. Your voice box vibrates to create sounds reminiscent of language. A, B, C, D, E. The voice box vibrates the air molecules, and the air molecules vibrate all the way to our ears, and that's what we call our language. And that's due to sound. Following this principle, we know that every musical instrument vibrates somehow. For example, flutes and pipe organs produce vibrations by blowing air over an edge. Reed instruments vibrate in a similar way, except the edge then vibrates the reed to produce different sounds. Percussion and string instruments being the simplest of all, as the player physically plucks or hits the instruments to get its vibrations. Now, what about our trumpet? Well, let's get something clarified. Trumpets are a closed tube instrument. That means that in a trumpet, it only produces half of its wavelength. It also means that trumpets follow a harmonic series, known to most trumpet players as the overtone series. Trumpets vibrate from a player's lips, and they push their lips together and blow through, the pressure causing the lips to vibrate in a way that pushes the sound through the instrument. As the pressure increases, the frequency can jump to higher and higher pitches. Any brass player can tell you that the lips, while important, aren't the only part of playing a trumpet. The keys of a trumpet are very important for hitting notes in between the harmonic sequence that the lips can't reach. The keys function quite simply as a change of tubing. As you can see, it changes the length, and that obviously changes the frequency of the vibrations, because it changes the size of the wavelength. Now those are just the basics, and that's not nearly including the formulas and advanced sciences you need to know in order to understand the instrument. Yet, how many fifth graders can tell you about that? Playing a trumpet may be simple, but is it really? Between all of the nuances of the trumpet and all of the interesting parts of its wavelengths, how simple is a trumpet? This is Anthony, signing off. Thanks for watching.